Hey guys, welcome back to Mitch's Moments. I don't even know what week we're on now. It feels like we've just been at home forever. But this week, it's not a live video, but this is filmed yesterday for you watching now, because I have plans for tomorrow. But anyway, because I can get out of the house now, which is good. But yeah, so welcome back. Starting off, we're going to do the travel book again. So we're going to just pick a country at random, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the country, and then you can maybe go there one day, or who knows, you might know somebody who's going, you might learn something about the place. So we're going to go with, let's pick a random, that one looked, Sri Lanka. Okay, so blessed by the sun, buffeted by the spice-scented trade winds of the Indian Ocean, and scarred by the Civil War, Sri Lanka is slowly rebuilding its reputation as a southern getaway to South Asia. While investigations continue on to the final years of the conflict, ordinary Sri Lankans are looking to a new future of peace and prosperity, in which returning tourists will play a major role. The attractions of this land and sand and cinnamon are the same as they ever were: blissful beaches and barreling surf breaks, Buddhist stupas, ruined kingdoms, wild elephants, lofty lookouts, graceful tea plantations in the hills, and some of the most monumental religious sculptures the world has ever seen. Now picture all this crammed into a compact tropical island that swims with the flavours, smells and sounds of the Indian subcontinent. So the best times to visit are December to March to avoid the southwest monsoon, and the things to see is museums, monuments, the colonial tomb in the frenetic capital of Colombo, ruined palaces and supersized Buddhas in the old royal capital, a forest of stone and columns, elaborate gardens and exquisite frescoes in the ancient fortress of Sigiriya, a very different side of Sri Lanka in the Tamil city of Jaffna. So yeah, that's a bit about Sri Lanka. So here's some photos of Sri Lanka. It looks great. And I actually used to be a travel agent, so I know that Sri Lanka is basically, they're wanting it to become the new Bali, so they want everyone to be going to Sri Lanka because it's going to be super cheap to go. So yeah, when you're maybe allowed to travel again, it might be good to try going to Sri Lanka rather than just going to Bali or Thailand if you're ever looking at traveling anywhere. So yeah, that's something about Sri Lanka. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about birds of prey. So a couple of weeks ago, Catherine sent me a list of things that you guys wanted to talk about, which is great. So one of the things that was on the list was birds of prey, and I hadn't actually seen it at the time, and now I have seen it. So I just thought that I'd talk a little bit about that with you guys, and then I'll just do a quiz about which character in Birds of Prey I was. So yeah, so Birds of Prey, I really, really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was great. I really liked Harley Quinn's character. I love Margot Robbie. She's amazing. I thought it was really good to see more of her. Even though she was in Suicide Squad, I think that a lot of the time they were really, really focused on the Joker, even though he didn't really have that much of a major role in it. I don't think he should have been the pivotal, main character sort of thing, like they made him out in the advertisements, which was a bit disappointing. But yeah, I just thought it was really great to see her from a different perspective, and even though it was the same character, I just think Margot Robbie brought a whole lot more to the role this time around than she did last time, which was really great. And I think it was also really good feminine representation in media. I think it was really great that they had all these strong women coming together to fight evil, even though they were already bad people. I thought it was really good that they sort of even though it was feminine characters being bad, it was they were working for a common good, which is what I thought was really positive. So yeah, and I think that it was really great that they they sort of just kept the theme going, even though I think Suicide Squad was overrated. I think Birds of Prey was a lot better. So I think that I'd give it probably a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Oh, no, not 10 out of 10. That's a bit too high of a score. Maybe a 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Birds of Prey. If you have any other thoughts, comment them below and I'll respond tomorrow when I can to what you guys might think of Birds of Prey. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick quiz on which Birds of Prey character I am, and I'll put a link for that below as well so you can find out. So question 1 is, choose the wild animal you'd love to have as a pet, assuming it wouldn't kill you. So alright, hyena, snake, tiger, bat, leopard, or dogs. Dogs aren't very interesting. I have dogs, but I think I'd go with a leopard because I think they're really cute when they're babies, so we'll go with that. And how would your friends describe you behind your back? Funny, kind, confident, independent, intelligent, or ambitious? I think that's I'm funny. I hope. That's what I want to be. I want to be funny. I want people to make people laugh and enjoy life. So hopefully funny. Oh, they might say, I don't know, hopefully they're not saying anything else behind my back. Which musical artist would you choose to create the soundtrack of your life? Beyonce, Stevie Nicks, Cher, Mary J. Blige, Rihanna, or Lady Gaga? Absolutely, Stevie Nicks all the way. I love Stevie Nicks. I love Fleetwood Mac. So perfect. Stevie Nicks, do a soundtrack to my life, please. Choose a colour that speaks to your true aura. Purple, yellow, red, blue, black, green. So green is my favourite colour, but I feel like purple speaks to me more. I feel like I can't see auras, but I think that if I had an aura that I could see, it would probably be purple for some reason. I'm just drawn to that, so I'm going to pick that. Choose the DC Comics hero you would want to hang out with. So Wonder Woman, The Flash, Batman, Aquaman, Shazam, or Cyborg. I think Batman is overrated. He has too much money. Can't relate. I think Shazam, because Shazam's like a kid, so he's got he's pretty chill. I think that would be good. Choose an activity to do with your friends on a Friday night. Get dinner and see a movie, order pizza and have a slumber party, go dancing, do a planned group activity like cheese tasting, start an underground fight club, or just go out. I think that I would pick go dancing. I love dancing. Not a very good dancer, but I like to do it. Go dancing. And finally, choose a literal bird of prey. So falcon, owl, hawk, vulture, or eagle. No thanks, birds freak me out. I think I like falcons. Falcons look cool, so I'm going to go with a falcon. And I got black canary. While you can be a little kept to yourself at first, you have a voice that demands to be heard, and literally and figuratively. Oh my god, I can't read. While you can be a little kept to yourself at first, you have a voice that demands to be heard, literally and figuratively. You're calm, cool, and collected, and always on top of your game. Yeah, I suppose that's about right. I could say that. But with the bird one, they say about birds of prey. I don't like any of those birds. I discovered this bird a couple of weeks ago called a harpy eagle. I'm going to show you all a photo of it now. And it is very interesting looking, but it is terrifying. This is a harpy eagle. Oh, it looks like a person dressed up as a bird to me. How terrifying. But that's a harpy eagle, and that's probably the bird that I'd pick. It looks like his name should be like Kevin or something, and he'd be like sitting on my shoulder and attacking people that are trying to hurt me. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week. Just talking about birds of prey. If you have any thoughts on birds of prey, or any other movies you think I should check out and talk about, just comment them below, and let me know, and I'll try and respond to you guys when I can tomorrow, or today, later on. And as usual, I'll put my links to that quiz that I just did then. You can find out what birds of prey character you are. You can comment that below as well. And I'll put links to my playlist this week as well. So I always put comments with my favourite songs of the week. So you can check those out. Or as I say, every time, just send me through any links of songs you think I'll like, or let's discuss music, and let's discuss TV and whatever. And as I say every week, just make sure, even though COVID restrictions are lifting, it's always good to check in on your friends that you haven't seen in a while, friends, family. Just make sure that everyone's okay. Make sure that they're all good mental health wise. Just let them know that you care, let them know that you're there, and that, reach out. Just make sure people know that they're cared about. Especially at the moment, coming to the end of it, even though it is coming to the end and we are able to see people a little bit more, we have been sort of going through this for a long time, and it can be hard on a lot of people. So it's good to just check in with everyone and make sure everyone's okay. Don't check in with me, I'm all good. So that's all good. But that's it from me this week. Hope you all had a good week. Hope you all have a good long weekend. I'll see you guys next time.